Welcome to Cook Academy's Chicken and Anything Bake. If this dish was a member of the hip hop band NWA, it would be Easy E, because let me tell you, it's easy. E? The beauty of this dish, as the name suggests, is that anything within reason can be bundled in. Want to sprinkle cheese on top? Be my guest. Want to lace it with the tears of your enemies? Live your dreams. Want to put 4 Scotch bonnet chilies in it? I'd think twice about that one and maybe consult your GP first. Okay, so first up, what we're going to do is actually trim some of the skin off these chicken thighs. So we don't want to take all the skin off them. We just want to take this kind of excess bit off that isn't really attached. So get your knife in there. Put it there. Okay. There we go, and get that off. Okay, then what we want to do is actually sprinkle the skin with a little bit of salt. What happens with this is that just really makes the skin kind of soak up the salt and it makes the skin go nice and crispy, which is what we want. And what we're going to do is we're going to put them skin down on our kind of medium heat pan. On the pan like that. There we go, and you should maybe just hear that sizzle there. Then very importantly, wash your hands. Okay, so we just want to make sure that the skin of our chicken is all touching the pan. So the reason that we're actually putting the skin down first and we're frying it before just bunging it into the oven is so that the skin has a chance to really kind of get quite crispy, which will make the whole thing just taste a lot nicer. As you can see, there's no need for olive oil or any kind of oil on this one, just because the skin itself has quite a lot of fat in it, and that'll just fry nicely like it is. So while those chicken thighs are frying on a nice kind of medium heat, what you can do is boil the kettle and part boil your potatoes. I've already done that, and as you can see, they're sort of part boiled, so they're quite soft like that there, okay? And then that just makes them a lot more soft when you cook them, and it also makes them a lot crispier when they do eventually come out the oven. So once your chicken has been fried, the skin is a nice golden brown colour, what we're going to do is just flip them just to have a check, and I'm happy with all of them, so what I'm going to do is actually remove them from the pan, back onto the board they were on before. Yes, that's had raw chicken on it, but it's all going in the oven anyway. So then what we're going to do is put the pan back on the heat, and we're going to put a little bit of olive oil in. But we're not going to wash the pan or anything because it's got that nice chicken flavour in there. And then we're going to put all of our veg in, okay? So we'll start with the onions, the peppers in, the tomatoes, all of the broccoli. Remember, you can put anything in here that you want. It doesn't just have to be this selection. And then the part boiled potatoes as well. And if you want to get fancy, you can actually just crush the potatoes a little bit. That just gives them a little bit more surface area, and therefore they can be a little bit crispier when they come out. So crush them all down. Now what I'm going to do is just put a little bit more olive oil in, just so it can kind of cover everything. Put as much or as little on as you want. If you're trying to be a little bit healthier, you can also put spray oil on there and it works quite well. And we'll just give this a little mix about, just so the oil is definitely covering everything. And then season. So we want to get our salt, nice amount of that on. Want to get our pepper. And you can really put anything on there. I quite like putting Cajun seasoning on there, but anything you fancy, you can change it up. And now it's time for the chicken thighs to go back on. So you can just pop them back on there. And now you want these on top of the vegetables so that the juice that does come out of the chicken, which it will because it is a thigh as opposed to a leaner part like the breast, it's just going to trickle down, infuse all those vegetables with its nice kind of stocky, meaty flavour. That is now ready to go in the oven at 200 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes. Okay, so that has been 25 minutes in the oven for our chicken and anything bake. So I'll just take that out. Everything's perfect there. Top of the chicken, golden brown. All the veg, nice and well cooked. All the chicken juice is running down. And that is Cook Academy's Chicken and Anything Bake. Hello. Now that's very hot and will continue to be, so watch out.